I'm afraid too many people look at a verse like this and they say, well, God's chosen some people and he didn't choose other people. God did choose people. But you know who he chose? He chose the people who chose him. How do I know that? Matthew chapter 22. It's verse 14. But let me tell you about Matthew 22, verses 1 through 13. Jesus gives us a picture of heaven, and it's a story about a great king who puts on a wedding feast. Do you remember this? And it's all ready, and he sends out his servants, those who have been invited, and the people who had originally been invited have all these excuses. And so they come back and they say they have the excuses, they're not coming. And so he tells his servants, he says, you go out in the highways and go out in the street corners, you go wherever you can, you invite everybody, because I want my banquet hall to be filled. So his servants go out in the highways, byways. They invite all sorts of people in. In fact, Jesus specifically says both good and bad. And so a lot of people respond. They come to the banquet. There's food, there's entertainment, there's clothing. There's all sorts of stuff that's been provided at this banquet. So the king goes around to make sure everybody's enjoying the entertainment, the food, the new clothes they received, and he sees somebody sitting there without the wedding garment on. That was handed out at the door. Why is he there without the wedding garment on? And Jesus said the king looked at that man without the wedding garment, and he ordered his servants to take him and cast him out to a place where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. He's talking about heaven. What's the picture? It's obviously not everybody's going to make it to heaven. For many are called, but few are chosen. What does that mean? Well, what was the story just about? Who was called? Wasn't everybody called? Didn't the servants go out in the highways and byways and say, whoever wants to come in? Everybody's called. Who's chosen? People who answered the call.